You're probably wondering, what am I doing here? Well, I'm presenting the newest innovative game console of all time, with these buttons. They're pretty great. With this very
What are you doing?
cool. I'm presenting the newest innovative game console.
When I said innovative game console, I meant like the Nintendo Switch 2. I didn't mean the Atari.
Oh.
This is Lobo Tech.
Welcome to Lobo Tech. Today, we're going to be talking about
Probably one of the most innovative consoles to come out this generation.
the Nintendo Switch 2.
We knew this was coming for a long time anyways, so like, it's not like this is a surprise. It's just, I think the new features are kind of cool.
The new features, now you don't have to do, what's it called? You don't have to get a replacement of Joy-Con, like if your Joy-Con breaks, because they're magnetic now, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. And then Mario Kart all of a sudden now has 24 players instead of 12.
Yep. So Juani can't feel bad about himself for getting 12th place anymore.
I mean, I know how to play my Mario Kart. You don't think I don't know?
But those magnetic Joy-Cons, let's talk about that. Like, I hear people saying that it's like you might be able to use like a mouse, like to use that like a scroll thing, kind of like I was talking about.
Yeah.
Do you think that's true or no?
So the Nintendo Switch does have Bluetooth on it, right? But
It's only for controllers.
what's it called? If there was a mouse, like like a computer mouse, that would be kind of weird, but also cool because what if you want to play a video game, right? And you don't know how to really play unless I guess you play on a PC or something. So I guess playing with the mouse is an alternative.
That's what I'm saying, because I feel like it would allow for more variety in games. You can just use the Joy-Con like a mouse. And also it'd be kind of like the Switch catching up to the Steam Deck with its little trackpad thing on it.
Yeah, and definitely I agree because imagine playing a game like Zelda, like kind of like a game like that, but you play with the mouse. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I do agree with the Nintendo Switch 2 having a mouse, but if they use it correctly and if they do it really good, then yeah, I agree with them having a mouse.
It's kind of crazy how like Steam Deck took inspiration from the Switch. Now Switch is taking inspiration for the Steam Deck. It's kind of like they're bouncing off of each other.
Doesn't make any sense because I thought the Steam was already copying Nintendo, right?
That's what they did. Yeah, they took inspiration from the Switch.
Yeah.
And the Switch is doing the same now with the Steam Deck.
Which is I'm surprised that Nintendo didn't sue them for copying the design because Nintendo usually does that, but
Yeah.
only with games though, with fan games.
They don't do that with their consoles. Or else Sony would have been sued a long time ago with the Vita.
Oh yeah, the Vita's coming back.
Yeah, the Vita is coming
or
back as well.
One of them is coming back though. So if you love Sony products and if you're, I guess, a collector for Sony too, I guess go buy that new PS Vita.
Or pre-order it. More specs about it is that they're fixing the kickstand. That's one of the biggest problems I've always had with the kickstand. It always breaks every time I prop it up. It's barely even a kickstand. It doesn't even work. And they're making the kickstand the entire back of the console this time.
Oh yeah, wasn't that already a thing though on the
No, it was just
OLED, or was it?
It was just a little sliver of thing, and it would break every time you used it.
Oh, well, Nintendo doesn't really have their great ideas, but for the Switch 2, I can tell that they're doing better.
They're fixing a lot that was considered wrong with the system.
And I mean, the Switch already was a console where you could watch videos, you could do anything you wanted to, like the Wii U kind of, except the Wii U didn't really let you take it anywhere unless you had the console with you.
But they're really taking advantage of the fact that this might actually just be a mini computer on the go, like a Steam Deck, but better. It's like a souped up Steam Deck is what they advertised to be like. The new, the dock, the console dock thing, you use to charge it. They're adding more padding onto that too. I feel like I've said all this before in the console video. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. I feel like I've said all this before.
No, I think you have, yeah.
So I'm basically 3 for 3 on Switch 2 predictions.
Now the Nintendo Switch 2 is, getting more innovative stuff. Now again, I'm kind of mad about the fact that Mario Kart has now 24 players. Imagine being so bad at Mario Kart to the point where you get 24th place. I told that to Andrew and I was laughing about it. So
yeah,
I'd be, oh my God.
And then they're adding, I know they're making the graphics card better, but that's it's like a given with any new console. So there's nothing much worth talking about there.
The graphics card already improved with what was it? The PS5, the Steam. Well, I don't know if the Steam Deck even.
Yeah, but I feel like around like starting last year, the Nintendo Switch graphics card. I think they used the NVIDIA graphics card. I don't remember which one, but it was one of the NVIDIA ones.
Yeah.
It pretty much started. You could tell it was starting to get very outdated. Like you see the way. Have you seen the way Mortal Kombat 1 runs on it?
I haven't, no.
No, it doesn't run well, like at all.
I'm gonna rant a little bit. On the Switch, they brought back Donkey Kong Country Returns, which the original was already my favorite game of all time. You know how the Wii came back with this version called Donkey Kong Country Returns, which is just the 3D version?
With the Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
with
Diddy
Funky Kong mode.
Yeah, with everything on it. Well, turns out they made a remake of the game. Well, it's a port, but they brought it back to the Switch.
Yeah, with the Funky Kong mode.
So I think they did. I don't know. But the point is, Nintendo keeps porting their games from the Wii U to the Switch, and it's not original.
So the reason they do that is because the games didn't sell well on the Wii U because
Wii U,
it's the Wii U.
Well, yeah.
Donkey Kong Country Returns is already one of the best-selling games on the Wii U, but they had to port it over because they were like, we already put effort in this, might as well just pour it over to where it will sell well. Cutting that out is going to have backwards compatibility. Fortunately, that's like a given for any console now.
Finally.
I guess it all really started with the Wii whenever it had backwards compatibility with the GameCube.
With the Wii,
I think that pretty much started. Then the Xbox started doing backwards compatibility with literally every console.
Yeah.
PlayStation was behind it like everything they normally are. And then they finally got in PS5. So now I'm pretty sure backwards compatibility is starting to become a given on every console.
The thing is, I thought they already did backwards compatibility even with other stuff.
Well, no, it's just that technically they had like a virtual store where you can just buy old games digitally, but like
I remember that.
all Switch 1 games are gonna work on Switch 2.
That's
but
nuts.
not all Switch 2 games are gonna work on Switch 1.
Nintendo, don't be like Microsoft, please.
It's the way the cookie crumbles. Sure, at the beginning of the console's life, they'll do like 1 or 2 games that can work, but I feel like the further we get into it, they're gonna stop stop supporting the Switch.
The Switch lasted for a good, how long already?
7-8 years. That's
7-8
Nintendo's
years.
longest running console.
Longer than the Wii, and the Wii was like, I think their last game,
The Wii didn't stop getting games till 2020.
or the only games they kept doing were the Just Dance ones.
Yeah, and Dance can't keep supporting the Switch now because of the way they did it. So, I mean, you buy the game and you just download whatever songs you want, like the Fortnite Festival type model.
Yeah.
I feel like our biggest concern with the new Switch is Just Dance going to be on the Switch 1?
That's the only thing they're gonna do. They're gonna last.
They're still going to get
Just
some new
Dance.
games.
Yeah, barely.
I feel like not that many first-party games anymore, but like those third parties are going to carry.
I'm gonna miss the Switch, even though I wanted to have it as a console. I still don't have it, and it's still expensive.
The price is about to start dropping. Switch 2 is coming out.
My
It'll
God.
be outdated, but the price will start dropping.
How much would the Switch 2 even be?
I believe it's going to be $500.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's more expensive than this.
Oh, because it's new.
That don't matter.
A $200 console that released in like 2018 is obviously going to be cheaper than a new console is releasing now.
That is true. Before you start saying I'm dumb for that, yes, that is true. The prices are going to start dropping. Do you remember the 2DS, right? How it was a failure at first, and because it was so
too
expensive.
expensive.
Yeah. Imagine they do that with the Switch 2.
Hopefully, but
Yeah.
like,
And like, I don't want it to be a failure. No. Don't hear me wrong. I want it to be successful, but with the price that's going up, well, especially with this inflation, with the prices that are going up very high, I can imagine the Switch 2 probably dropping their
I don't
prices
know.
now.
I feel
Maybe.
like if the PS5 being like almost $1,000 and still being successful, Switch 2 at like
Yeah.
$500-600 isn't gonna be too bad.
I mean-
like I bought the new Xbox. That was like $600-700.
My God.
big
That-
takeaway from the day, the Switch 2 is awesome and you should buy it.
So if you want to get your own Nintendo Switch 2, I guess pre-order it right now if you can.
Yeah, that stuff is going to be sold out by the time it drops.
Just like the PS5. Remember when that came out? Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
PS5.
Another PS5.
Anyways,
So that will be it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe because we need that. I already said it a lot of time. And do you have anything to talk about the next episode?
the TikTok ban, I guess.
I mean,
Unless
the
we come
TikTok,
up with something better, TikTok ban is next.
well, yeah, the TikTok ban could be next for our topic for next week. Again, thank you for watching. We'll see y'all in the next episode. Have a good day or something. Bye.
Toodles.
Bye.